Alright, welcome to the channel, everybody. My name is Josh. Thank you guys so much for watching. We are going to be digging into a mystery bag of t-shirts. Looking for, hopefully, some vintage t-shirts. Who knows? Maybe we'll get a $6,000 Aladdin t-shirt. I don't know. But we're going to dig in and see what we can find. I buy these rag bags from local thrift stores. And sometimes they're full of actual just t-shirts, and sometimes they've got all kinds of random stuff in them. Today we're going to start out with a towel. Service Master Clean. But in the past we found some pretty cool stuff, and maybe we'll find some more of that today, but who even knows. The thrift store, well, that's kind of interesting. State Farm Insurance. In the past, I have bought these. There's this, they're very particular, specific thrift store that I go to that I seem to have much better luck finding vintage stuff. So I probably won't show it to you real clear unless it's super dope. But I do like these because, again, like I've said in the past, you know, this is a true mystery box. Some old lady or some volunteer put this together, not, you know, some vintage collector who took out all the good stuff and left me with the junk. So we'll see what ends up actually happening. I think at this point we are technically in the red after a couple busts on a couple of empty, basically nothing bags, but we're literally just almost at break even. I think it's only a couple bucks that we're down probably at this point. What's this? In memory of our fallen bro. Okay. So it looks like we have a 911T. Those are actually pretty popular these days. I found a couple really cool ones recently. But yeah, so we're only down a little bit. And we had been up for quite a while until a couple of pretty empty bags that didn't have anything cool in them. So, well, what the heck is this? Okay. You just never know. I mean, all it takes is, you know, one Nirvana heart-shaped box tee that to basically put us in the green for like ever. So, oh, we got a vintage t-shirt. We got a Best for the Loom Pharmacy class of '97, College of Pharmacy, University of Arkansas. It's actually kind of got a cool graphic, so that's pretty dope. We'll hang on to that. It's got like a comic graphic. So when you start seeing vintage or older t-shirts in a bag, that's always a good sign, because typically when somebody donates, they're donating a bunch of stuff, so it's more likely that you'll get vintage t-shirts. I only look in these enough to know that they're actually t-shirts, so I don't search them out. They're completely sealed before I open them, so whatever I find, you're finding it with me. So yeah. Whew. Alright, what do we got here? Nope. Probably if you watch all of these videos, you can probably determine where I live based on the number of like high school tees. Okay, we have a not vintage, but it is a Transformers tee. It looks like somebody used it for painting. Yeah, you can probably determine where I live based on just seeing the number of high school t-shirts that are part of it. Even though I will admit I do buy these bags from the surrounding towns, so you may not be able to put it together. I got a bunch of white tees here. Let's see what we got. Looks so far just some plain white tees. I haven't made that joke enough already. Like a lot of them actually. You always want to be careful, because some of these white tees like may end up actually being cool. It may have something on it that's dope. So just want to be sure. I'll open them all up, make sure that they're not vintage. None of those are vintage. So far only one vintage tee. And it's definitely the cooler one. Technically I think this might Here we go. We have another pharmacy, vintage pharmacy tee. America's. This is probably late 90s right there. Doesn't actually have a date, at least that I could see. So we'll count it technically as vintage. So our vintage counter is at 2, but so far nothing that's like worth selling or worth collecting either. We got some Puma. All right, guys, if you can remember to like, comment, subscribe. Today, I'd love to know what your most recent, like, sweet vintage T-shirt find was, or maybe your favorite that of all time that you've found or that have in your collection. Leave it in the comments below after you like the video. What we got here? Run for the showers. Looks like nothing cool. All right, keep going. We're about halfway, maybe a little past half. Okay, this is kind of cool. LeBron James when he was on the Heat. It's not an actual jersey, it's just a t-shirt. My wife actually might like that. She likes to share my basketball love, even though she doesn't particularly care for it. Nothing. Oh, come on, let's go. Let's hit something cool. What's this? Okay. Alright, we got a vintage Juanita. Okay, Trinity Lake, California. It's kind of cool. It is single stitch, so vintage counter up to 3. XL. It's got a dope bear on it. Not bad. I don't necessarily know. I mean, I'll probably end up putting that for sale somewhere online, but my guess is that now that is good. A point to make is that you just never know when what's going to sell. I sold something this week that, like, I would have never guessed in my life that it was going to sell for full price, and I got the full asking price. So you honestly just don't know what's going to sell. I've sold these weird, like, computer, like, nerd t-shirts before. You just don't know. So Good Humor. Oh, this is kind of cool. It's like they distribute for Klondike, Popsicle, and Breyers. Good Humor. All right, so stuff like this is actually fairly in style. It's not as cool as some of the older stuff, like legit OG, like 90s stuff. Oh, we got a Harley tee. All right, we're getting somewhere. Harley tee is 2006 or 2008. It's not 2007. Not crazy. We'll hold on to it for now. I tend to do pretty good with like Harley tees and like racing tees out of these guys, like NASCAR tees. Yet to pull a huge crazy NASCAR tee, but we have pulled NASCAR tees that we've actually sold, so it's not that bad of a deal. What do we got here? Okay, all right, so we got a reprint Guns N' Roses tee. Yeah, we'll hold on to that. It's XL. It's in good condition. They're not. Those aren't really super cool. But I will say I did sell a Marilyn Manson tee just like that we pulled out of one of these bags for like $35. So I can hate on it all I want, but at the end of the day, someone may still pay some money for it, and that goes a long way in for covering the cost of these bags. So, and giving me a shot at something crazy. So homecoming t-shirts. Another college tee. We got here something other weird. Built for tough, nothing cool. Catch more fish. And that is it, folks. That is it. It's empty. So we have three vintage t-shirts and one like Guns N' Roses t-shirt and a Harley tee. Not crazy, but not terrible. $6. I can probably sell at least one of those t-shirts for 15 to 20, cover the cost of that, so I can keep this thing going. And who knows, someone may pay for everything. But until then, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, do all that stuff, hit notifications to be reminded of when we post. And we will see you guys on the next one. Go make some money. Peace.